Resident Real Gaming, coming at y'all with another video. And in today's video, I want to give a little rundown on the newest set coming to the Digimon trading card game, and that is gonna be World Convergence. This is a really exciting set because this is gonna be the first set that is a simultaneous release for us here in North America and in Japan. So I think that with a set releasing like this and we get the same cards as they do, this is really the first set that us here in North America get to kind of create our own meta and decide what cards we like the most out of the set, as opposed to just, you know, going over and looking at whatever list top in Japan, and then now we can kind of make our own game, even though our meta games are usually very, very different. I think that now this will put us in a position where we can really, you know, make our own meta. And I kind of want to just wanted to go over the product, and I wanted to go over the cards in the set and notable cards that I think you should look out for your pre-release events, right? I have already made a structure deck video. I'll link that, you know, here somewhere in the the video for everyone to link at, but I went over the structure decks that are coming out for this set, and I made a deck combining them. So if you're interested in that, make sure you watch that video. But let's continue with this one. We are going to go through... I've done this for the last couple sets, so I'm just going to go through. This is on the World Digimon card site, and this is just the points they want you to see. So on here, the number one point is they want you to see all the protagonists and their partner Digimon from the TV anime are here. So all the partners and their Digimon are all up on here, all the tamers. Really cool to see all of them, and these arts are really, really amazing. I love Tamer and Partner Digimon arts. They're all really, really cool. And then this set is doing a really good job because it is touching on all of the main characters in these shows. And so you get to pick your favorite one and you'll have support for it. So a really cool, you know, thing that the set is doing. And definitely one of the main cards you want to look out for is this Tai Kamiya. This is one of the secret rares. One of the few secret rares we've gotten in the Digimon trading card game. I think maybe only the second one ever, or the only one ever. I know that the Old Force Tamer is, she's super rare, right? She may be secret rare. I know that this is, it's not very often they give us a secret rare Tamer. So let's go over what this tie does. It says, start of your turn, if you have 2 or less memory, set it to 3. Your turn, when one of your Digimon attacks, by suspending this Tamer, you draw a card. So that right there alone is really, really good. If you just wanted to have a memory setter out and then just a free, when one of your Digimon attacks, by suspending the Tamer, draw a card, this is very generic. That can go in any deck in the card game because now it's just free draw power outside of what you have from the, you know, your Digivolving effects. And I think that this can be a really good universal card in the card game. So I like that it's very, you know, general here on this top part. And then the rest of the part is pretty specific to the set with all this, you know, hero adventure trait stuff, right? Which is what the whole set is about. They have hero adventure traits, all the different traits from each of the shows on these cards. And this one just says main. Once per turn, you may play one adventure or hero trait card with a play cost of 2 or less from your hand without paying the cost. For each of your Tamer's colors, add 1 to this effect's play cost maximum, then return this Tamer to the bottom of the deck. So what you get to do is just play one Digimon out from your hand, and then your Tamers increase, you know, the level that you could play from this for cheaper, and then you put the tie back to the bottom of the deck. I do like that the tie goes back to the bottom of the deck, so that way you're not, you know, the card lets you draw a lot, and then it also helps you, you know, not deck yourself out, which maybe some Beelzemon players may want to see this in their deck, right? Because you're going to be attacking a lot. I can see Beelzemon abusing this cards. Maybe some Mother Reaper having a white Tamer to set their memory to 3, and then when they attack, they draw cards. It can be very universal, but the effect to play the adventure is really, really, really cool, and it's going to help every deck in the set. So I think that this is the most important card to look out for. You definitely want to have your play sets of this tie. Each of the Tamers support their own archetype, so I'm not going to go over them too much on this. But the second point they want to make is that we do have link cards, a new rule link. Power up your Digimon with a new rule link. What is the new rule link? It's a rule added to the game starting with World Convergence that can be used by the new Agumon trait cards. Agumon trait Digimon in your battle area can link with each other to power up by using link effects and getting DP increase. So this is a new mechanic to the game. And it all is coming from Haru Shikanaki, which is the main character from the Atmon. It's called Atmon the show, but it is a Digimon show. They just call it Atmon. I know this one was maybe not as well received here in America as it was in Japan, but it was very popular there. And he is the main guy. I definitely recommend you go and watch this anime if you're interested in the Atmon. It is a good watch. Start of your turn if you have 2 or less memory set at 3, so it's a memory setter. When one of your Digimon get linked, by suspending this tamer, draw one. Then one of your Digimon may fuse into a Digimon card in the hand. And fuse is a whole nother shenanigan. If you want to see me break down links and all the rulings and different things that it can do, let me know down in the comments below. And I can do that for you because I'm already thinking about doing it. And I probably will regardless. But links bring a new mechanic into the game. And you can see here that the cards have like a nice side card to the art here to show DP boost from linking, giving when a linking effects here, really cool, and then what the link cost is on the cards, all being really cool. And you put these in sideways and they don't count as Digivolution cards. So one thing, they're like non-targetable cards on the field, right? But this is really cool, very exciting. If you want to go over this on here, like I said, I will probably make a video going on this a lot. But if you are looking to get into a brand new archetype, Link cards is the newest archetype in the set and will probably take up a good majority of some of the slots in the set, so that way you can build a deck. Point 3, the champions from Digimon Liberator return. So we're finally getting Owen Dreadnought and Zenith's key Digimon being the Medusamon, which is going to be really strong. This Digimon has when attack, security attack +1, and progress, which is a new key word for us, which says while attacking, your opponent's effects don't affect this Digimon. Which is really strong because it's all of their effects. It's not Digimon effects, it's not options effect, it's not every tamer effect, it's everything. Nothing affects this Digimon when attacking, which is really so strong. I think that this keyword is definitely the strongest one they brought into the game in a really long time. And then this Digimon post, 4,000, 4 to Digivolve to a play cost 12,000 DP, a really strong Digimon. And it also says when Digivolving end of attack, once per turn, you may delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. So you're going to be able to kill something because your Digimon can't affect you, and then at the end of your attack, when they can affect you, now you get to pop them, so it just covers itself in that sense. Really strong card. And it's just once per turn, you may delete one of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. So strong. And it's a may, too. Sometimes you might not want to delete that Digimon because you may give them value, so they did a really good job on the design of this card. And then it just gets better. Like, she could have stopped right there and this card still would have been busting strong, but they added more to her. All turns once per turn when any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted or their security stack is removed from. They play one petrification token. It's a Digimon white 3000 DP. Your turn, this Digimon can't suspend, and on deletion, you trash your top card with security card, which is so strong. You're gonna pop their lowest DP Digimon. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted or the security tag is moved from, you're going to give them this token, and then the token, when it dies, you're going to be able to swing and pop it on their next turn and trash their security. Really good synergy here. And I'll go over the Owen Dreadnought to start your main phase. Your opponent has a Digimon gain a memory. End of your turn, by spending this tamer, one of your Digimon Reptile or Dragonkin trait gains piercing for the turn. Then that Digimon may attack. So giving it a pseudo blitz with piercing is really strong. This is going to be such a strong deck and archetype. I think that both of these will be. Touching on Zenith, he is a starter of your turn. Set your memory to 3 if it's 2 or less, so a memory setter, and then on play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Among them, play one Venmon from without paying the cost, or add one card with Venmon's text from your hand, and then you trash the rest. This tamer does everything you want the deck to do. It is absolutely so strong. It adds, a memory setter, a searcher, fuel for your trash, or fuel for your hands. He is perfect for the deck, and I think that this Zenith is going to help put Galacticmon on the map, and that's why he's the champion from Digimon Liberator. He is so cool, and it just gets better because we're getting his boss Digimon, which is Galacticmon, also the boss of one of the Digimon card game, World game, what is it, World 2 or 3? I'm messing up on my lore here. I remember going up the staircase and having to fight this Galacticmon. If you haven't played those games, you definitely should. The Galacticmon is a really good build-up in those games. But it is when Digivolving by placing 4 cards with Venmon in their text from your trash, as this Digimon's body of Digivolution cards, you may use one Ragnarok Cannon from your hand or trash without paying the cost. We will get to what Ragnarok Cannon does. It is super busted and really strong. Start of your main phase, delete one of your opponent's Digimon. Just absolutely so strong. You get to pick. You just pick. You're like, I don't like that Digimon. Get it out of here. This effect is so strong. Now, you do have to wait and hope that your Galactimon survives, and then, you know, start your main phase, be able to delete one of their Digimon, but so strong you get to pick whichever Digimon you want, and it should be that way because the Galactimon is an absolute menace. 14,000 DP. He Digivolves for 6 on top of Black level 5, 14 play cost, or is Digivolves for 9 on a Snatchmon, letting you warp Digivolve for 9. Not bad. And then all turns when this Digimon will leave the battle area by returning 4 Venmon from its Digivolution cards to the bottom of the deck. It doesn't leave, and this effect is not once per turn. This is crazy. He is going to be so hard to get off the board. I definitely look forward to building 2 decks with these these 2 decks with these Digimon as the showcase for him. Really excited to get these. 0.4 previous cards by 7 popular shares return, each with a new design. We have a Wargreymon X Anybody, nice art. A Titamon, one of my favorites, with a really sick art here. All these arts are dope. Another Agunimon. A Lanamon, nice to have another alt art of her. This is actually really cool with the evil eyes in the background. I'm not excited they did another Agunimon, but I understand. We are getting the Beelzemon Blastmo with a sick art. Really cool to have him. The Grace Nova getting a really dope art, looking like a crazy, awesome anime-style Power Ranger. And then Savagamon from EX7 getting his alt art, which is really dope. I think that's actually the Ace in the background, right? Zavagamon Ace. Could be a little confused on that, but really cool arts that you get here in this set. And then 0.5, buy a box and get an Illustration Celebration Pack. When you purchase a box, will contain 2 cards at random from the 6 new cards of its lineup. Really cool cards here. Sorry, very thirsty. So you get a Wargreymon art. This is the promo Wargreymon. When a security tap +1 blocker, when Digivolve and delete when your opponent's Digimon much or less DP. All turns, this Digimon gets 1000 DP for each color tamers you have. Really, really cool. It is Dragonkin and Adventure Trait, so going to be really, really strong. And it Digivolves on top of a level 5 with Metal Greymon in name, or Adventure Traits for cost of 3. So it kind of gets around if you're playing a black base for Metal Greymon or Wargreymon. He can go through that and only Digivolve for 3. So definitely going to be another one of the key cards you're going to look to get out of these packs. I would definitely trade for these if you're a Wargreymon fan, because you can only get them in these packs, so they're going to be really, really hard to get. Getting another Gaiomon, this is such a strong card too. Reboot blocker, when Digivolving, you give one of your opponent's Digimon, start of the main phase, this Digimon attacks. Then this Digimon may attack, which is really cool, still keeping the Blitz effect. And then all turns once per turn, when attack targets change, trash your opponent's top security. He does not have Raid, which is a little unfortunate, but really cool to get another Gaiomon. We are getting a promo Darugamon, which is going to make the Darugamon deck, I think, really, 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 really good to have another good Darugamon to go into that is purple and black. Collision, security tap +1. This Digimon gets +3 on DP until your opponent's turn ends. Then if you got Kisakata is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, all your opponent's Digimon with the SOC trait unsuspend. So you get to, you know, Digivolve, do all kinds of shenanigans, unsuspend. A really good card for the deck. We got a promo, Emperor Greymon, really cool art here, being able to Digivolve on all the good colors, blue, green, and red. Interesting that yellow, I don't think yellow is on there, but, or you could just Digivolve on top of a Takuya, with 5 hybrid traits under it for a cost of 4, which is not hard to do. It's a blocker when Digivolve and delete one of your opponent's Digimon with as much or less DP as this Digimon. All turns, this Digimon gets 1000 DP for each color in its Digivolution cards, so you're going to be able to pop something really easy. End of your turn, once per turn, this Digimon unsuspends, and it has blocker, giving you some really good defensive capabilities in that deck. But it going on top of a blue, red, or green for 4 means that this is a really good generic boss monster that you can play in a lot of other decks. You're going to want to have this card for sure. And yes, we are getting a promo Gallantmon. When this Digimon be played, if there's a Digimon with 13,000 DP or more, reduce the play cost by 2 for every 5 total cards in both players' treads. This is really, really good, being able to just play this guy down. We're getting a lot of Gallantmon support. He's rush and blocker, so going to get abused in the Royal Knight deck for sure. On play and when Digivolve and delete one Digimon with 13,000 DP or more. If this effect didn't delete, you recover. So really good card. I can see this, you know, maybe bringing back security control. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. Don't, you know, come at me, but I think that this is a great option for security control decks to have another boss monster that has rush and blocker and recover if it doesn't delete something. This is a really powerful, versatile card. All these cards in this promo pack are so good, and you're going to want all of them. And yes, the hype for Mastimon is here because we're getting our promo DNA Digivolve Mastimon. And now you have another Mastimon to DNA Digivolve into in the deck. So if you believe in Mastimon, your time is coming because this card is so good. DNA Digivolve from level 5 blue, purple or yellow card. When Digivolving, recovery 1. So just even if you have to Digivolve for 5 on top of this card, you get to recover 1. But then if DNA Digivolving, by placing one other Digimon or Tamer as the top card, top or bottom security card, trash your opponent's top security card. This is really, really good because you can either recover one of your cards or take one of your opponent's, troublesome Digimon that, usually have protection but not from effects like this, put it there and then trash something really, really good. And then when attacking, when Digivolving once per turn, by trashing your top security card, you may play one purple or yellow Digimon card with 6,000 DP or less from your hand or trash without paying the cost. I can see this being really, really good, helping you fuel your combos to go back into another Mastimon, which is, really, really good. And I do think that this can help out that yellow deck that deals with trashing. But there is more points to touch on. Yet another bonus pack is the limited card pack, which contains 7 cards out of 10 types. This is also really, really, really cool that you get another box topper. Point 6, low pull rate for the serialized Omnimon. Oh my god, I hope that I pull one of these to put in my Omnimon deck because I love Omnimon. I don't play this particular Royal Knight version, but I would still love to have the card, and I would just throw it in the deck just because it's so cool. Really, really good Digimon. This art is absolutely insane. Maybe my favorite art in the entire game right here. It is so beautiful. Insane. For sure. Point 7, here are some of the deck recipes that you can use. They have them all listed down here. If you want to see me do some more deck profiles for the set, leave it in the description below, and I will do so. It releases on April 25th, but go to your local game stores. Support your local game stores because they will be doing pre-release events for this. It's the easiest, fastest way to get your hands on some of the cards, and you can participate in the release event and get you some special release event packs, right? So let's exit off of that and let's go to the full card list here. And I am on digimoncard.dev. You should check this site out. It is one I love to use here. And this is got all the cards from the set finally on it. And you can see we have our, Gachmon here. This is definitely one of the cards that you're going to want to pick up from the set if you're looking to get into the Link archetype. Going to be one of the main rookies here. Your turn once per turn, when this Digimon gets linked, if you have one or fewer Tamers, you may play one Haru from your hand without paying the cost. So, say you have a Gachmon in your hand, you can link it to this guy. He only does have Link 1. All cards only have Link 1 unless it says otherwise. So, you can put it on him and it gains raid and all this cool stuff. So, it can be a really low to the ground, powerful deck. Really, really cool. You're definitely going to want to pick those up. The alt art does look pretty sick as well. I'm not going over every card, but I do want to go over notable cards, right? So you definitely want to pick up those Gachmons. You see we have support for all of our, shining Digimon from all the, leaders, the leaders of the show, and their partner Digimon are all here. One thing to note is that Gamamon, has some support in the set too, and I think that this will finally make the Gamamon deck in a different spot. This Gamamon, if you're looking for Gamamon support, this one is perfect for you because it says while you have 2 or fewer security cards or 3 or more hero trait tamers with different names, this Digimon may Digivolve into Seriousmon in the hand for a Digivolution cost of 4, ignoring Digivolution requirements. Your turn 2000 DP, so it lets you warp into Seriousmon, which will help that deck out a lot for sure, big time. There we show the Globemon alt art on here, which is really, really cool. This is the key Digimon for Haru in that anime. He is there. These Digimon are different in the way like the Atmons. This is Ultra, I think, because he's the level 5 Ultimate, but they have different. Atmon is different, and the way that the Digimon are specified are very, very different. That's all. Coming on here, really cool to see that we have more aquatic support in the set, and this deck has gotten a lot of support, and it is going to get even better because this Sangomon helps out that Liberator Aqua deck with so much stuff, being able to reduce the Digivolution cost by 1 when you Digivolve into a Mollusk or aquatic trait. So I think that the fish deck is living it large. Another thing that has gotten support in the set, we are getting another of the server traits. We are getting the Winged Guardians, right? Alliances, server trait, Digimon. There's different terminology for them, but we're getting the Winged Guardians, right? We're getting support in this one. And the last one, we had the Puppet, or the Piedmon support, and then the one before that we had the Nature Spirit. So now we're getting the Winged Guardians, and there is a lineup for them. The Griffomon is the main DNA Digivolve Digimon that you'll get there. He has Lions. He lets you Digivolve for 3 on a Winged Guardian. I do think that Winged Guardians are going to be slept on, and if you want a cool, interesting deck to build, you should definitely grab some of these cards. When Digivolving, you may play one level 4 or lower Digimon card with the Winged Guardian traits from your hand without playing the cost. When attacking once per turn, one of your other Digimon may Digivolve into a Digimon card with the WG trait in the hand without paying the cost. A lot of value playing a body out, and then now letting that body be able to Digivolve for some reduced cost is really, really good. And with that being said, the other main guy, we're getting the Puppetmon Ace. Yes, we're finally getting the Puppetmon Ace. Such a cool, awesome card, being purple and black, and it has a great effect. It's going to cost you 4 on a black or green level 5 Digimon, or 3 on top of a Winged Guardian. It has Reboot and Blocker, which is such a powerful set of keywords to have. Really coveted having Reboot and Block here in one card. And this guy's got a doozy of effect too. It's really good. Along the lines of the Metal Seedramon good. I think so. On play, when Digivolving, de-Digivolve to one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of their suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck. So, say they go to swing into you with their big Digimon. You get to blast Digivolve into this guy. Say that guy doesn't have protection, and you want to use the de-Digivolve 2 on one of their other Digimon, and then return the Digimon that's attacking to the bottom of the deck. I think this is a very versatile card because you get to do the de-Digivolve 2 one of your opponent's Digimon, then return one of their suspended Digimon to the bottom of the deck, which is really, really cool. This is an awesome card. You're definitely going to want a play set of him. He is really, really, really good. Wow, his arts are crazy. This is, I guess, his alt art, and then this is gonna be the SP Chase Rare 4. That looks really sick. I wish I could pull one of those. I really hope so. Examon is getting support with a Examon X Anybody. All the keywords of A, Blocker, Piercing. This card is super strong. I do think that once this Examon X Anybody comes out, it's gonna make Examon a problem to deal with, to say the least. You're getting more rock support with the Sonorizamon for the mineral deck. I think that deck needs this rookie really, 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 really bad. When this Digimon will Digivolve into a card with mineral or rock trait, reduce the Digivolution cost by 1, which helps you get into that play to be able to, OTK your opponent a little bit faster and more affordable. When effects trash this card from a mineral or rock trait Digimon. It's Digivolution cards, elite one of your opponent's Digimon play cost 4 or less. Really, really good. De-Digivolve something with the other effect and then do that. We have our Venmon. We went over the Galactimon. More Greymon support here. This is, giving you the reboot. Really cool to see Black Greymon. He's Dinosaur trait and Adventure, which is dope. And then on play, when Digivolve, if you have Taikamiya or a Tamer with the Adventure trait, give one of your opponent's Digimon. Start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks, which is really, really good. It's just unfortunate that we still don't have a level 5 Black Metal Greymon Ace, because this would go so well with that, making that Digimon have to attack and then blast Digivolving into a really strong Metal Greymon Ace that is black. I'm really upset that we're not getting that, but I do love this card a lot. You just had to have a tie out or a Tamer with the Adventure trait to give something it has to attack, which you could block and maybe do other shenanigans in the deck, which is really, really cool. And then this Metal Greymon is Cyborg Adventure. It has Alliance, so this is definitely going into Machine Dramon support for sure, because then you can also run the Secret Rare Tie that lets you, when attacking, draw some cards and then play something out if you need to, which could be this Metal Greymon, right? On play, when Digivolving to one of your opponent's Digimon, de-Digivolve 1 for every 2 of your Tamer's colors. So this is not as good as the other Metal Greymon that we have that is black and red, but it does de-Digivolve 1, and hopefully you're able to get out 2 colors. But if you don't have a 2-color Digimon, this one won't actually go off because of the way it's worded. To one of your opponent's Digimon, de-Digivolve 1 for every 2 of your Tamer's colors. So you do have to have 2 Tamer's colors, but your turn once per turn when your other Digimon are played or Digivolve, if any of them have the Adventure trait, one of your Digimon gains Alliance for the turn, then one of your Digimon may attack. Really, really, really good. Super strong card here, for sure. There was something I missed up here in red. Oh yeah, the War Greymon. We got another War Greymon. This is for his deck, the Medusa player's deck, Rush, Raid, Blocker. So good. This is so strong. When this card be played, reduce the play cost by 2 for each of your opponent's Digimon. All turns once per turn. When any of your opponent's Digimon are deleted, this Digimon may unsuspend. This is so good. He's got Rush, Raid, and Blocker. Everything. Rush, Raid, and Blocker. You hard play him down. He's got Rush. He's got Raid. You can kill something, unsuspend, and you still have a blocker during your opponent's turn. This War Greymon is so cracked. I hate that it's an uncommon, though. Make him at least a rare. That's such a disgrace to put on a War Greymon as an uncommon, but it was bound to happen eventually, but I don't like that he's uncommon. He should have been a rare or a super rare minimum, but nevertheless, we finally have a War Greymon that is uncommon. They're putting a little disrespect on Owen's War Greymon by making it only uncommon, but it's still a really strong card. The uncommon trait does not make it any worse, that's for sure. Another notable card from the set is we do finally have another copy of Arrestramon Superior Mode. This is only the second one we've ever gotten, so it's nice to see that we have this for your Hunter's deck. Really, really good. It's a Dragon Hero trait, so that does come into play for the Tamer. It has Raid and Piercing. Really good because now you can swing in over your opponent's Digimon and get a check with the Piercing. I do think that Piercing does help this deck a lot because a lot of times your opponent could maybe block out that swing that you have, and now you still get some checks. But when Digivolving, this Digimon may attack without suspending. So not as good as the other one because you do have to do this effect immediately. But it also could be a good thing, right? Like say you're at 4, you Digivolve for 3. When Digivolving, this Digimon may attack without suspending, so you get to swing, see what your opponent's going to do, and then you can also do another swing later, right? And then all turns, this Digimon gets 1000 DP for each of his Digivolution cards. I think now this helps give you a really big boss monster, whereas now if you don't want to play Quartzmon, you can just rely on both of the Arrestramons to kind of take over a game. This one being a big beat stick that can swing over Digimon, and the other Arrestramon, you know, being able to clear off your opponent's Digimon boards. Just look how pretty all these alt arts are. Like, this Zenith is pretty sick. I am so excited to finally play Galactimon. It's been a while. He's not been like the crazy best deck. Obviously, all the Tamers are noticeable, but one of the option cards I want to talk about is going to be this Raging Serpentine. It is a busted card. When this card would be used, if your opponent has 3 or fewer security cards, reduce the cost by 4. So just go aggressive early and you get to play this for 4. It's so good. You're trashing your opponent's security anyways. Main delete one of your opponent's highest DP Digimon. Then place this card in the battle area. A kill spell for 4 is busted. So strong. But it gets better, right? All turns, when your opponent's security stat is removed from, delay. One of your Reptile or Dragon trait Digimon may Digivolve into a Reptile or Dragon trait Digimon card from the hand in the hand without paying the cost. This is crazy. This card is so busted. Insecurity, delete when your opponent's Digimon with highest DP. Busted. This card is crazy. You're going to see a lot of this card. Big time in other decks, not just in this deck. Any deck that can use a Reptile or Dragon can Digimon, this deck is going to get played in because it's just so busted, so overtuned. And it doesn't stop there because we have another one of these. I'm just going to scoop myself over a little bit. Hopefully that's a mess up the video so you guys can see this one a little bit better. Ragnarok Cannon. Now granted, remember you get to play this for free when you Digivolve into your Galactimon, right? Regardless, it's just a 6 use cost. Main, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost, then place this card in the battle area. So you get to delete something with the lowest play cost. Not always the worst thing. Not as good of a kill spell as the Raging Serpentine, but it does only cost you 6, and that one typically costs you 8, but most times only costs you 4. Your turn, when one of your Galactimon attacks, delay. Delete one of your opponent's Digimon with the lowest play cost. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top cards of your opponent's security stack so that it has 1 card left. Talk about a busted card. These options are so insanely strong. Big payoff for getting both of their boss Digimon out and doing crazy shenanigans with them. You attack with your Galactimon, then you get to delete when your opponent's Digimon at low play cost. If you didn't delete anything, you just trash all their security till they have 1 left. So good. And then security, you may play 1 card but Venomon in its text, and a play cost of 6 or less from your hand, or trash without paying the cost. Then you get to add this card to your hand. So this one's really, really good because you get to, you know, if you're already behind in security, this card lets you, kind of get back into the game because it just says Venomon in text. So you're able to play your level 3 and 4. You don't get to play your level 5 because I think all of them are play cost 7 or more. But you do get to add this card to your hand, so that way then you can play it on your turn if you need to delete one of their Digimon. Really busted, strong card for sure. We do have some alt arts for the Agumon. This is your other secret rare. This is the SP hit for it. This is the alt art, which is really sick. All these arts for him are really cool. I like that he has kind of the Eosmon design going for him. This one, he is white and red. Really, really cool. But this card is going to be one of the ones you want to pick up. Obviously, it's the secret rares, right? You're going to want to pick up the secret rares from the set, but you're going to want to play set of this Agumon and the tie if you can get a hold of them. But people are going to want these cards. So this guy is interesting because it has Link +1, which is a new keyword along with Link that lets you add one more to this Digimon's maximum links. If a Digimon doesn't state otherwise, its link maximum is just 1. It is a blocker. You can add Fusion with Glowmon and Cherismon for 0, which means like it's almost like a pseudo DNA kind of Digivolve where you get to Digivolve for free. And you do still, I think, get to attack with a Digimon. I could be wrong with that, but I don't think so. The only thing interesting about this is that you stack the Link card on top of that Digimon and Digivolve, and I think that you lose the other sources. Like I said, I'll have to go over a video explaining all the Link stuff, but regardless, it's got blocker, Link 1, you get the add Fusion with Glowmon and Cherismon. It has when Digivolving, when attacking, not once per turn. You may link one card with the Atmon trait for your hand or this Digimon's Digivolution cards to one of your Digimon without playing the cost. Really, really good. And then your turn once per turn, when your Digimon get linked, by unsuspending this Digimon, trash your opponent's top security. So what you will have to do is, Digivolve, and if you want to link, you can. And then go to swing when attacking, do that, and then now you get to, unsuspend this Digimon and trash it. The way this is worded is that when your Digimon get linked by unsuspending this Digimon, trash your opponent's top security. So you do have to unsuspend to do that trashing, but it's still a really crazy, awesome card here. Being the boss Digimon, being a God Atmon, the main Digimon from the show. Like I said, we got our ties here. Really, really cool. These are just the different arts. Oh my god, I'm going to have to spend so much money on this set. It's such a good set. I love this art. I love Tai. I love Agumon. And this one is crazy. Look at the art on this one. Just the memories of the show in the background here. Really coming from my childhood. Just an amazing art with this one. I want to collect all the arts for sure and put them in there. But that is the rundown on this set. I will do more detailed rundowns of decks that you can build from this set. I just kind of wanted to give everyone a little rundown on all the key cards I think you need to grab from this set. Please let me know what you guys are. Y'all excited about this set? What archetype are you looking forward to building out of here? Who's your favorite, Digimon and Tamer combo that are the main characters? Leave them in the comments below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate everyone hanging out with me. Peace.